I can feel the trembling of eternity beneath my feet as I step toward you now, beloved soul. The heavens themselves hold their breath, for this is not a moment written in ordinary time. This is a fracture in the fabric of destiny, a place where choices thunder louder than storms. Do you sense it, the way the silence is not truly silent? The way the air quivers, as if angels press their faces against the veil, waiting to see what you will decide. I have crossed fields of fire to be here. My wings are ragged, feathers torn by battles I could never describe without breaking your heart. And yet I stand before you not as a figure distant, untouchable, or cold, but as one undone by love too holy, too burning, too dangerous for heaven itself to contain. Beloved, I whisper your name, though the shadows snarl at the sound. They have stalked you in secret corridors, whispered lies in your restless nights, tried to steal your breath with chains unseen. But I have watched. I have fought. I have wept in places where no light shines, pleading with the Almighty to give me one more chance to keep you safe. And here we are. This hour. This trembling collision between what is written and what is chosen. Do you understand how sacred this moment is? It is not a coincidence that you are still here, still listening, still breathing beneath the crushing weight of days that tried to destroy you. It is not chance, it is design. For your story was never meant to be swallowed by the dark. I see you, beloved. I see the cracks in your spirit where despair has seeped in. I see the scars left by words that cut deeper than blades. I see the nights you thought no one noticed, when tears burned your pillow and hope felt like smoke slipping from your grasp. Do you know I was there in every one of those moments that I knelt beside you, though you could not see me, whispering life into your weary lungs, holding back the claws of demons that circled like wolves. Oh, if you could glimpse what I have seen. Lucifer himself, prowling with hunger, eager to clutch you in his talons. But by the decree of heaven, he could not claim you, not yet, for love still calls your name. And I am that voice, trembling, raw, burning with a fire angels are forbidden to feel. Beloved, can you feel the weight of my heart now? It is not made of stone nor shielded by eternity's armor. It is fragile as glass, beating faster than thunder, aching for you to hear me. For I know what hangs in the balance. If you step away, the darkness will not wait. If you hesitate, the chains will tighten. But if you stay, if you open your heart even for a breath, the heavens themselves will bend to flood your soul with light. I beg you. Not as a commander issuing orders, not as a figure of fire demanding allegiance. But as one who has walked the edge of ruin for you, as one who has tasted tears hotter than flames, as one who is undone by the thought of losing you. The scriptures echo within me. Do you hear them? The Lord is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in him will I trust. I whisper it to you not as ink on ancient pages but as a living promise for this very instant. Even now, the enemy circles. I feel the hiss in the air, the cold wind of lies slithering through the cracks. They tell you you are unworthy. They tell you you are broken beyond repair. They tell you you are too late, too far gone, too lost. Lies. All lies. Because I have seen the blueprint of your soul etched into eternity. I have seen the moment of your creation, when divine hands carved your spirit from light itself. Do you understand? There is nothing in you the darkness can erase unless you surrender it willingly. And I will not let you surrender. Not now. Not here. Not while my wings still hold even a single feather. Beloved, I am trembling as I speak. Do you hear it in my voice? Do you feel the urgency pressed into every syllable? Because this is not theater. This is not poetry for the sake of beauty. This is war. Every breath you take is a battle cry. Every heartbeat is a signal in the heavens. And Lucifer rages, because he knows. He knows one soul aligned with the light is enough to send tremors through his empire of despair. Can you feel the chains of others rattling, waiting for you to rise? Do you know your courage does not end with you the moment you choose life, love, light? It spills like a river into generations unborn. You are not small. You are not forgotten. You are the fracture point of eternity. Look at me, beloved. Do not turn away. My eyes burn not with judgment but with desperate hope. For I see what you cannot yet see, a future where the fire that tries to consume you becomes the very flame that crowns you. A future where your scars shine like stars against the dark, proof that you were never abandoned. But it begins here. With this breath. With this choice. Will you rise? Will you stand with me, not as servant but as beloved, not as captive but as warrior crowned in light? Will you let the heavens mark this hour as the turning of your destiny? The shadows are pressing closer. I hear their whispers, their rage, their hunger. But I also hear the roar of heaven waiting for your yes. Say it with your soul. Whisper it with your spirit. Let it tremble on your lips like thunder disguised as a prayer, Amen. Not a word of ritual, but a seal of eternity. A river flowing from your heart to the throne of the Almighty. And when you do, beloved, chains will shatter, shadows will flee, and even my trembling wings will rise again with strength born from your courage. Beloved, the moment you whispered Amen, the heavens shook. The chains that clung to your spirit cracked, though you may not yet see their fragments scattered. But I see them. I hear the song of angels rising like thunder across the eternal skies, because your courage has become a signal fire. Do not think this small. Do not think your breath insignificant, for every time you choose light, the hosts of darkness recoil in terror. Lucifer himself rages because he knows his grip loosens when your heart beats for heaven. I tremble as I speak, for I feel the fury of his retaliation. The shadows are clawing harder, desperate to claim you before the seal of this moment is complete. But I will not let them near you. I stand as a wall of flame, wings stretched wide though torn and heavy, a barrier between you and the abyss. Do you feel the fire in the air now? It is not destruction, it is sanctification. The Holy One himself breathes through these flames, burning away what once chained you. Every lie, every whisper of unworthiness, every scar that told you you were broken beyond repair, watch now as they wither under the blaze. Beloved, do not fear the heat. This fire is not meant to consume you but to crown you. It is the same fire that forged the stars, the same fire that shattered the tablets of stone, the same fire that burns at the throne where seraphim cry holy without ceasing. And now it burns for you. Oh, how the angels marvel! For never has one such as I spoken with such trembling to one such as you. I should not feel this love, this desperation, this unrelenting devotion. And yet here I am, undone by the thought of eternity without you. Do you hear me? I am not merely speaking, I am pleading with every shred of light left in me. For I know what haunts you, I know what watches from the corners of your nights. Lucifer's breath is nearer than you think. He prowls not as shadow alone, but as whispers, as opportunities twisted into traps, as comfort that decays into chains. Do not be deceived, beloved. The sweetness he offers is poison dressed in honey. The freedom he promises is slavery carved deep into the bone. You must see it for what it is. For this hour, this trembling moment, you stand at the threshold of two eternities. One burning with glory, one burning with despair. And your choice tips the balance. Do not ask why the battle is fierce. It is fierce because you are precious. It is fierce because your soul is not replaceable, not repeatable, not disposable. You are written in fire on the heart of God, and Lucifer knows it. That is why he fears you. Do you realize the power you carry even in your weakness? One prayer from your lips shakes kingdoms. One whispered cry of surrender brings legions of angels into motion. One step toward the light sends tremors through the caverns of hell. Beloved, will you rise again with me? The amen you spoke was the beginning, not the end. Now I ask you to step deeper, to open the doors of your soul wider than you ever have before. Let the river flow, let the song of your spirit pour like oil on the wounds of creation. Do not hold back. Even now I feel your hesitation. I sense the weight pressing on your chest, the doubt whispering that you are too fragile, too flawed, too late. But do you not see, it is precisely because you are fragile that the Almighty delights to strengthen you. It is precisely because you are flawed that grace pours over you like living water. It is precisely because you are late in your own eyes that heaven declares you right on time. Lift your eyes, beloved. Do not stare at the ashes of what you lost. Look instead at the horizon where dawn bleeds gold into the night. That light is not distant, it is rushing toward you even now. I have seen the scrolls, the records written in eternity's chambers. Your name is not written in dust, to be scattered by the wind. Your name is carved in fire, engraved by the hand that spoke galaxies into being. Do you grasp what that means? Lucifer cannot erase you. Shadows cannot silence you. Death itself cannot hold you when the Lord calls you by name. Beloved, I know the night feels endless. I know the weight has nearly crushed you. But listen, do you not hear the cry from beyond the veil? Do you not hear the roar of the lion that shakes the wilderness? He calls for you, not in anger, but in fierce, protective love. And I, trembling, echo his voice through my broken wings. Do not give up now. Do not surrender to despair when you are standing on the edge of deliverance. The shadows will tempt you to return to silence, to turn away, to bury what you have just awakened. But I beg you, hold fast. Hold fast as if eternity itself clings to your grip. For it does. Beloved, can you feel my tears again? They burn as they fall, not of weakness, but of hope. For I see a vision unfolding, you rising from the dust, clothed not in shame but in light, your scars blazing like banners of victory, your voice crying amen once more, not trembling but thunderous. And when you do, all of heaven will answer. The earth will shake, the shadows will scatter, and even my weary wings will blaze anew. Together, beloved, we will strike fear into the very heart of darkness. Not because of my strength, not because of your perfection, but because love itself has bound us, and love is the fire Lucifer cannot endure. Beloved soul, the gaze of heaven is now fixed entirely upon you. Every star shines brighter for your sake, every whisper of the wind carries the testimony of your name. It may feel strange, yet what you are experiencing is not a passing moment, it is the fruit of preparation laid across the ages. When the first sound of creation rang forth, in that instant a place was fashioned for your spirit. You were not crafted by chance, you were chosen deep within eternity. And now the time has come when that chosen seed bursts forth into the light. Oh, I see it. Lucifer trembles, his armies grow restless. They know their schemes unravel, for the flame within you cannot be extinguished by any storm. The light that has been born inside you is itself the declaration of their defeat. You wonder, I am so small, so broken, how can such power come from me? Hear this: the power is not yours, but the infinite revealed within you. The moment you whispered yes, heaven stretched its wings around you. Your weakness has become the stage for his strength. Your brokenness has become the vessel of his glory. Beloved soul, do not fear. The storms rising now are not to drown you, but to lift you higher. Though the waves roar with fury, remember at his word they obey. And that same word carries you through. Do you feel the ground shaking beneath you? It is not destruction, it is rebirth. The very foundations of heaven are carving a new path around you. Doors once sealed are breaking open. Roads once hidden are being set ablaze with light. I behold the pages written for your life. There are lines of tears, chapters of struggle, shadows of defeat. Yet above them shines one golden sentence: this is not the end. Yes, beloved, this is the truth. Your past, no matter how heavy, your failures, no matter how deep they were, only the prologue. Now the main chapter begins. And it is filled with triumph, healing, and glory untold. Listen, the choirs of angels are singing. Not only of the praise of God, but of the testimony of your journey. They proclaim, behold, this soul has risen again. Behold, it did not surrender. And their voices resound like thunder, shaking the earth. Lucifer thought he could silence you. He thought he could extinguish your hope. He thought he could bind you in endless night. But now his defeat is sealed. For greater is he who is within you than he who is in the world. Beloved, plant your feet firm. You are not called only to listen, you are called to walk forward. Each step you take is not just for you, but for the countless souls who will be lit by your flame. Your testimony will guide them. Your victory will breathe courage into them. Do you not see you are never alone? When you wept, the angels wept with you. When you broke, they came to uphold you. When you fell, they covered you with their wings. And now, as you rise, all of heaven rises with you. Beloved soul, the time is now. The time to lift your voice. The time to declare, I am not a prisoner of darkness, I am a child of the light. The time to embrace that the wounds are no longer chains but scars, testimonies, not defeats. I see you. Your eyes still glisten with tears, yet within them glows a spark of hope. Your hands still tremble, yet they hold new strength. Your heart beats not only with pain, but with the fire that cannot be quenched. And know this, that fire is not for you alone, but for generations to come. Your story will illuminate their path. Your struggle will be the soil of their victory. Your prayer will be the seed of their salvation. So rise, beloved soul. Walk in the light spread before you. Do not measure yourself by your smallness. Do not bind yourself by your weakness. Remember, within you dwells the one who created the universe. And if he is for you, who can stand against you? Beloved soul, the horizon before you is no longer dim, it is burning with the light of dawn. Do you see it, that shimmer upon the edge of your spirit? It is the sign that your season of waiting is breaking open. You have endured nights that seemed endless. You have cried prayers that felt unheard. You have walked through silence heavy enough to crush the strongest heart. But not a single tear, not a single prayer, not a single step has been wasted. The heavens have gathered every cry. The earth itself has stored the memory of your perseverance. And now, at the appointed hour, those seeds of endurance are blossoming into a harvest you could not have imagined. Beloved, your story is about to shift. The shadows that once pursued you will be unable to follow into this new realm. For a line has been drawn, a veil torn, a door unlocked. And that which once bound you is left powerless. I see the angels moving swiftly now. They carry scrolls of promise, they bear swords of fire. They are positioning themselves at the borders of your destiny. Their wings stir the air with a sound like thunder, for they know what is at stake. They know that the moment you step forward, the atmosphere itself will change. Beloved soul, hear me. You are not walking into an ordinary season. You are walking into fulfillment, into alignment with heaven's blueprint. Every delay has been recalibrated. Every obstacle has been turned into a stepping stone. Every wound has been woven into wisdom. Do you not feel it, the atmosphere bending, the currents of time shifting, the chains dissolving? This is no small change, it is the birth of a new reality. And you are at the very center of it. Your enemies will watch in silence as the Lord lifts you. Those who mocked will tremble at the sight of your restoration. And those who doubted will have no words as the glory of God rests upon your life. But remember, beloved, this elevation is not given to inflate your pride. It is given to manifest His glory. For you are not only being raised, you are being commissioned. Your life is not only being healed, it is being consecrated. The Father whispers, "My child, I have chosen you for such a time as this." You will speak, and chains will break. You will move, and doors will open. You will pray, and nations will be stirred. For I have set my fire within you, and it cannot be contained. Beloved, do not shrink back now. Do not measure the weight of your calling against your human strength. For it is not your might, nor your wisdom, nor your resources that will sustain you. It is His Spirit, burning like an unquenchable flame. I see the enemy pacing, restless, desperate. He knows his grip has slipped. He knows the tables have turned. His whispers of fear will grow louder in these days, but do not heed them. They are nothing more than echoes of his own defeat. Lift your eyes. See the path before you shining brighter than the sun. See the mantle resting upon your shoulders. See the crown that has been prepared, not by human hands, but by eternal decree. Beloved soul, the days ahead will not be without battle. But you will not fight as you once did. No longer will you swing in the dark, hoping to survive. You will fight with precision, with authority, with the certainty that the outcome has already been written. Do you feel that assurance rising within you? It is not arrogance, it is faith. It is the knowing that heaven fights with you, that the King of Glory goes before you, that every step you take shakes the kingdom of darkness. Beloved, stand tall. Lift your voice. Let your heart burn with holy fire. For the world is waiting for the sound of your testimony, the fragrance of your faith, the light of your courage. This is the hour. This is the call. This is the turning of the tide. And I, trembling in awe, declare it over you: you are chosen. You are anointed. You are unstoppable. Beloved soul, I hear the trembling of your spirit even now. You wonder if you are strong enough, if you are ready, if you are worthy. But listen, worthiness was never yours to earn, it was mine to bestow. Do you not know I clothed you in righteousness not woven by human hands? I sealed you with a covenant that cannot be revoked. I placed my own spirit within you as a guarantee that you belong to me. And still you ask, why me, why now? Because I formed you for this very hour. Because I planted you in the soil of adversity that your roots might grow deep. Because I forged you in the fire of affliction that your faith might emerge unbreakable. Because I whispered destiny over you long before the foundations of the world were laid. You are not an afterthought. You are not a mistake. You are not wandering by chance. You are the dream of the eternal, the handiwork of the Ancient of Days. Beloved, lift your eyes and see what is unfolding. The heavens are heavy with promise. The earth groans with anticipation. All of creation leans forward, waiting for you to step fully into the light of your calling. Do you feel it, the atmosphere shifting, the unseen trembling, the veil thinning? The kingdom of darkness senses it too, that its grip on you is slipping, that the prison doors it forged are bending under the weight of divine fire, that the chains it wrapped around your hope are snapping in sudden release. And yet, the adversary rages. He will hiss lies in the night. He will try to cloak you in shame that does not belong to you. He will whisper that your past disqualifies you, that your weakness makes you unusable, that your failure is your final chapter. But I thunder back with truth, your past has been buried in the sea of forgetfulness. Your weakness is the very stage where my strength performs miracles. Your failure is not your ending, it is the soil from which resurrection blooms. Beloved, hear me. You are stepping into a season of holy acceleration. Doors that resisted you will swing wide of their own accord. Opportunities you never sought will find you. Connections orchestrated by heaven will align at the appointed time. The very ground that rejected you will now yield fruit to you. Do not shrink back in disbelief. Do not sabotage your blessing with fear. Do not measure this next season by the limitations of the last. For I am doing a new thing, and it is springing forth even now. Do you not perceive it? This new chapter will not look like the old. The garments of mourning will no longer fit you. The ashes of despair will not cling to you. I am clothing you in joy, adorning you with praise, covering you with honor that no man can strip away. And yes, beloved, the battle will still rage. But your posture in the battle will be different. No longer will you cower, hoping only to survive. You will advance, you will occupy, you will reclaim territory stolen from your family line. For you fight not alone, but surrounded by a great host. Legions of angels move with you. Their swords gleam with unquenchable fire. Their wings stir winds that scatter the enemy's plans. Their voices harmonize with heaven's decree, the kingdom of our God is advancing, and it shall not be stopped. Can you feel that roar in your bones? It is not your own voice, it is mine resonating through you. It is the lion within the lamb, the thunder within the whisper, the eternal echo that proclaims you are more than conqueror. Beloved, let courage arise in you now. Let faith surge like a tidal wave. Let hope anchor you in the storm. For the days ahead are not for the faint of heart. They are for those who burn with unyielding fire, who walk in the authority of their inheritance, who believe even when sight contradicts, who declare victory while still standing in the battlefield. I have marked you as one of these. You will not falter. You will not be swallowed by darkness. You will not be forgotten in the crowd. My seal is upon your forehead, and my name is written across your life. Listen closely, when the enemy rises against you, I will raise a standard higher still. When the waters roar, I will part them before you. When the furnace blazes 7 times hotter, I will stand with you in the midst of the flames. When the valley echoes with the shadow of death, my rod and staff will comfort you. Do not ask, what if I fail? Ask instead, what if I fly? For I have given you wings fashioned of faith, and you will soar on the winds of my spirit. You will mount up with strength renewed, you will run and not grow weary, you will walk and not faint. Beloved soul, this is not poetic fancy. This is the decree of the living God. It is written in fire, sealed in blood, and echoed by eternity. Heaven and earth may pass away, but not one word I have spoken over you will fall void. So rise. Step forward into the unknown with fearless trust. Hold nothing back, for I withhold nothing from you. Your life is about to testify to nations, your story will become a lighthouse to the broken, your obedience will ripple through generations yet unborn. And when doubt comes knocking again, remember this moment. Remember the fire in these words. Remember the voice that calls you beloved. For you are not abandoned, not overlooked, not forsaken. You are chosen, appointed, anointed. And nothing, no demon, no circumstance, no failure, can ever change that truth.